Again, welcome to Diplomacy and Negotiation class here. So we will move to another diplomatic tools. Okay, not only state recognition, not only about having talk, bilateralism, multilateralism, or minilateralism. We still have this kind of communication and negotiations together. The very first one, I just want to take deeper in the way of bilateralism first. And yes, again, when we think about the bilateralism, so what we can show that we can stay or we can have a very good relationship together between countries. The very first one nowadays would be the embassy here. So that's why when we say that, okay, we are so good to each other, and then we have a good relationship together. How could we show and confirm those relationships in practice? Yes, that's very good way to see here. As the okay, we have the embassy, okay, there to show that okay, we are good friends. So then if we are not in a very good situation, and then okay, the embassy will be closed to show as the symbol that oh, that the relations between those countries may have some problems together. But it's not actually for the embassy itself. That would be some consular as well. So sometimes it just starts from closing the consulation, I mean the consular general, right? And then just okay, go further to deport, right? To deport some diplomats out of the country. And then for the very crisis thing, it just okay, close the embassy. There might be some, contemporary clothes, and there might be some permanent clothes as well. Okay, and then if you know about the relationships between the Saudi Arabia and Thailand, because we got some conflict to each other around 30 years ago, and then okay, the embassies of the Saudi Arabia here in Bangkok has been closed, and then it just okay called the diplomats. I mean Saudi Arabia's diplomats back home. That can show the situation of the relations among between Thailand and Saudi Arabia has been closed as well for more than 30 years until it revived maybe last 3 years ago as well. So this could be the things that okay, we need to take a look on the diplomatic tools from the from having embassy. Okay, so then when you see here with the diplomacy, we got start from the government first, okay, because the government that can be recognized internationally and officially, and this government would set the policy. We have on we all here have know that okay, the government need to set any policies to control the country, to use the sovereignty to govern the country legally, right? So then okay, one part of its policies would be about the foreign policy. Who gonna run the who gonna run the foreign policy to success, right? This could be the main task of the foreign ministry, or some countries would call as the Department of State. In the USA, we call this as the Department of State, right? But here in Thailand, we call it as the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So then, okay, this could be set as the main goal um, to run foreign policy, right? Who gonna make it done, right? When we got the goal as the principle, as the main policy, and then who got this policy done? Yes, this could be called as the embassy to run those businesses. Okay. So then, okay, this could be the structure of the Department of State of the United States here, okay, to take care about the international policy, I mean, the foreign policy of it. So then you will see the very big country and the very first country, like the USA, got lots of the divisions and departments under the big one. So then the top leaders of the United States Department of State would be the Secretary of the State here. And then actually we have a new one right now, right? Secretary of State. And then, okay, we have Chief of Staff here, Executive Secretariat. okay, as the civil servant, okay, to take control or just to run administration smoothly, some of that. And then we got lots of the sub-department here, okay, political affairs with the African affairs, European and Eurasian affairs, South Asian international organizations affairs, East Asian and Pacifics, Near Eastern and Western hemispheres. And okay, it separates economic and business affairs out from the political affairs. Under the Secretary of Arms Control, taking a look on arms control in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs itself. That means it brings the armies together with the diplomacy, right? Under the Secretary for Public Diplomacy and Public Affairs, you will see not only for the army, it's one, or hard power. You can see the soft power here as well. Educational and cultural affairs, public affairs, and international information programs here. So this could be called as the soft power. And then you will see under the Secretary for Management, okay, this could be some kind of management in this organization, okay, and the Undersecretary for Global Affairs. So this could take a look more on the very sensitive issues, especially for the human rights, democracy. You will see democracy, human rights, and labor here. International narcotics and law enforcement affairs, sorry, oceans and international environments, and any kind of thing. So then you see lots of work in under the Department of State in the United States of America. So then you will see another country. Okay, this could be you know, another graph and structure. And then this would be the structure of Thai here, Thailand. We got Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then we have the Royal Thai Embassy, Royal Thai Consulate General, and we have Thailand Economic Trade Office here. Actually, this could be the Royal Thai Embassy, but it is located in Taiwan or Republic of China. So then because we cannot recognize Taiwan or the Republic of China as an independent state, right? So then we cannot set the Royal Thai Embassy there. Then, okay, we just make Thailand Economic and Trade Office there instead of having Royal Thai Embassy. But actually, for the duty, could be the same, right? And the permanent mission, okay, permanent mission here would be about sometimes when we got some missions very special. It's just like when we have some missions at the UN. So then, okay, we need to set the permanent mission to the UN. We set the permanent mission to the EU or some sort of that. Okay, it's not only for the country, but that would be some missions that we can set out as the outstanding one as well. So then you will see here as the structure of the MFA of Thailand here. So then we didn't have that much department, I mean sub-departments, like it could happen in the USA because of the scale, because of the power, and any kind of thing. So that's why, okay, you will see this could be only for the information, legal affairs, Thailand International Cooperation Agency, it's Department of ASEAN Affairs, Department of Middle East and African Affairs, Department of South Asian, Department of East Asian Affairs. So you will see we separate Asian affairs and East Asian. So that's why, okay, in Thailand, we concentrate that much about Asia, and then we concentrate very concentration in ASEAN affairs here. See? And then Department of Protocol, Department of Consular Affairs, Department of International Organization, International Economic Affairs, and American and Pacific Affairs, together with the Europe affair. So then, comparing to the United States, we didn't separate with the political affairs, economical affairs, or army affairs, or anything else. So that's mean, okay, the tasks and duties of Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Thailand may not have, you know, may not have that much compared to the United States. Okay. So what next? It's about here in China. So you will see this could be the structure of China. So then you will see the party, the Communist Party in China here. So then inside the party, it would have the Politburo Standing Committee. Most senior 7 members of the party. This could be the most powerful in China, the most powerful key man in China. And here, okay, one of the very powerful here would be the president and prime minister in Politburo Standing Committee. And this board could make any consideration of the country of China. Okay, but actually, to my questions, president or secretary of the Communist Party would gain much more power comparing together the president of China and the secretary of the Communist Party, who gonna have more power in China or even in Vietnam as well. Do you think who gonna have more power to run the country? Secretary General. Okay. Whoever controls the army is the strongest. Sure, but who gonna take that power? Secretary, or president? But actually, okay, that's correct. That's correct. Secretary General has much more power to control the country. But normally, especially nowadays in China as well, Secretary General of the Communist Party would be the same person with the president, which is Xi Jinping, right? But when you see the situation here in Vietnam, General Secretary would be, a General Secretary and the president would not be the same person. So that's why when we ask about the power in the constitution of the country, we would know that actually the Secretary General of the Communist Party has much more power. Okay, has much more power. It's not only for the president. It's about the General Secretary. Okay, so then this could be one thing. You would need to know about who gonna take much more power in which country. So then as the diplomacy, you would know that who gonna make the last decision of that country. So then, okay, this could much better, right, to negotiate and talk with the one who has the largest power to make any kind of consideration in the country, right? So this would be the thing that you need to know first. Who could be the one who need to, to talk with. So that's why in this case, you will see that if you were the ambassadors of some country in the host country, not only talking with the leaders, you need to talk with the, with the opposite leaders party as well. You need to talk with the very, very, very senior persons who got very charisma to some people in the country as well. It's just like, okay, if you were the US embassy in Thailand nowadays, not only talking to Paetongtarn Shinawatra as the prime minister, but you need to talk with whom? You need to talk with Thaksin Shinawatra as, the person who influenced and has much more power as the charisma. Do you understand that, right? He influenced Thai politics that much. So that's why when you were diplomats, you need to know who gonna be the one you need to talk with. And then not only for the people from the government side, you need to talk with the coalition parties as well. Anutin Chanviragun, some sort of that, or even with the People's Party leaders, right? or you can talk with any other leaders, or you need to talk with the thinkers, even the professors in those countries, to know about the thoughts, the way that the country may run, the country may be run by who gonna take those power, who gonna, influence in the society that much, bureaucrats or the people itself, businesses, or the politicians, who gonna be the one that we need to negotiate when we need something to, protect our national interests. This could be something that you need to understand, right? Being diplomats, not only try to talk and just saying in a good things. You need to, know much better comprehensively. So then, when you see the structure here in China, Politburo Standing Committee here, and then with the Politburo, with senior 25 members of party, includes senior military officers. See, military would be here, senior officers, and some regional party chiefs. Regional could be very important to China as well because of the, very big country. And then we got the Central Committee, most senior 370 members of the party, includes the minister there. So then, this Central Committee would select, who gonna be the president every 5 years. But right now, after the Xi Jinping came into the power, then he changed the constitution that previously limited the period to be the president of the China only for 2 times, right? Only for 2 tenures. But nowadays it has been changed for being president for life, or being president unlimitedly, some sort of that. Okay. So then this could just, from the party, then this could, make the state council and just elect who gonna be the president with the People's Liberation Army, it's PLA, some sort of that, you can see here. This could be the Department of China. If you can see, lots of the departments inside China. I will take it soon. Can I? I will try. No, sorry. How could I zoom it in? No, I can't. You may see in your own slide there as well. You see here as well the Department of the Party-related Affairs. It's just diplomatic, maritime. Leading groups of conducting. Sorry, and say inspections of the foreign ministry. And you will see the Department of the European Central Asian Affairs, European Affairs, North American. You will see the area to control would be, narrower compared to Thailand. But this could be quite the same status or same level with the USA, and you can take a look more. And here would be Russia. So then you will see Russia could quite be the same with China as well. How big it is, and how, large departments it has, some sort of that. So you can take a look for further. Such a large country. And this could be the MFA of the, I think this Singapore. It's not that big as well when you see Singapore. Singapore has only here the permanent secretary, and then has the, Southeast Asia and ASEAN, Asian Pacific, and then just try to take a look further. This will be Malaysia. Please take a look on the slide again. Because of the time, sorry.